Good evening, everybody. It's your boy Mess Hall Diggs, part-time reseller, full-time hustler. I'm also a celebrity chef on the side. Well, not actually a celebrity, but my wife says I'm the best cook she knows, and she don't even like me that much. I want to dig into the slow eBay sales phenomenon. In my own store, my sales have dropped about 30% in the last couple months. So I'm going to try to fix some things, tweak some things. I'm going to go over some things with you. Maybe we can all try these and see if they work, because it's nobody's fault but my own, because I am the owner and operator of my part-time side hustle. So now I have to figure out how to fix this thing. So let's get to it right meow.
I mean, it's pretty simple, really. We just got to crack the eBay algorithm. We just take the sum of two parts and we increase it by 20%, and we minus 3%, and we carry the 1, and we do promoted listings at 5%. And then after that, we get the number that we could divide by 15, and then we increase our chances of someone buying our odds by about 12.6%.
All right, so that was a lot funnier in my head, by the way. We don't need to go that route. It's not that complicated. I know I hear people talk about algorithms and stats and numbers and yada, 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 yada. But that's not the route I'm going to go. So the things I need you guys to think about when we talk about increasing our sales on eBay, because things are kind of slow. Now, here's the irony in all this. There's some irony, man. Because as I was thinking about writing some notes for this and doing a little segment on my slow eBay sales, because it is affecting me. Wouldn't you know the irony? Last night I had about $453 in sales. It just came out of nowhere. Like, eBay's scared. eBay got scared because they knew I was about to do a video on slow sales. So they did me a solid, man. So it's magic. No, it's not magic. So there's a lot of things you need to consider with your items in your eBay store that's contributing to your slow sales. Now, a lot of it could be flooded market type things. Now, what do I mean by flooded market? Well, check this out right here. All right, so I'm going to give you an example of flooded market type stuff. Now, I use polo often when I describe things in my videos. Now, polos, if you search men's polo, 673,261 listings will pop up. That's how many people are selling polo shirts. So when I look and find polos like the one behind me, I try to stay away from just plain basic red, blue, green, yellow. I look for the softer cotton ones. This one is baby soft. It's like a Pima cotton. I look for really nice colors like this baby blue. It's got a fantastic print on it, which I don't see too much on polos, or the prints. And this is a 4XB. So 4XB, bigger sizes. There's a market for big clothes out there. So I try to find something that's in a flooded market, detach it from that flooded market, and put it in a spot that kind of caters to a different set of sellers, and mine will stand out. And instead of selling something like this in a bland polo regular market for like 12, 14 bucks, I actually sold one just like this for about $24. So not only did I detach from the flood, I also got a better markup on my stuff, baby. You know what I'm saying? So take that one to the bank. So with flooded market type stuff, if you have a listing that a lot of other sellers are selling as well. Sellers are selling because we're selling it. Sally. I'm so typical. Anyway, you have to compete with them so you get the sale. Now, if that means you bought something for $2 and you're just hell bent on getting $10 for that item, you might need to drop it to $8. You might need to drop it to $7. You just might need to slim up your profit margins a little bit to start moving your inventory and spark some sales. What are your competitors doing? You need to pay attention to what they're doing just as much as you're paying attention to what you're doing.
Now, if I have sneakers, I have brand new sneakers. I'm always checking prices. Who's selling a sneaker for what? How many do they have available? What's the next highest price for these sneakers? So I try to fit myself in. Now, I have patience. I have long tail items, so I don't sweat it too often. But your competitors are going to make the sale before you are because, one, their price is better. Two, they might have a better rating than you. You know, they might have 600-700 feedback rating. You only got about 100, so the customer might tend to trust them a little bit more. So the only way you're going to beat them is by beating their price. Customers are going to buy the cheapest item possible. So keep that in mind.
Are you guys still with me down there? Are you still with your boy? Like and subscribe, man. You know you love this shit.
Another thing to do when you're examining your listings, examining your store, I'm telling you, this is why your sales are slow. It's your fault. You can fix it. It's not eBay's fault. I know you want to blame other people, right? You want to play the blame game. Oh, eBay doing me. eBay just doing me. They don't like me. eBay's hiding my listings. eBay ain't doing me right. No, that's not the case. I don't believe in that at all. You're doing yourself. What are you selling? Are you selling shit? Is it trash can stuff? Is it stuff people don't want? What do your pictures look like? Are you taking crisp, clear pictures? Are you describing your items accurately? What are your titles looking like? You can't just put one men's shirt for sale. You can't put that. You have to describe your item accurately. Use keywords in the title. Use measurements when you're posting clothing. I suck at that one too. I don't measure everything, but some stuff, if it's vintage, I always measure because back in the day, sizes weren't like they are now. We're getting bigger. We're a bigger nation. So measure your stuff because one extra large Nike shirt might not be the same size as an Aeropostale extra large shirt. And if you're selling Aeropostale shirts, that's problem number one. Because if I can walk into an Aeropostale and buy a t-shirt for $7 brand new, I'm going to do that. I'm not going to pay $10 plus shipping for your Aeropostale shirt on eBay. It's just a smarter business decision for me to go down to the mall and pick one up there. So keep that in mind. What you want to get for it and what the market dictates that thing is worth are two things you need to pay attention to. If it's going to get you $5, it's going to get you $5. You're going to have to suck it up. I know you wanted to get $30 for that shirt, but you're only going to get $10. These are the things that you have to humble yourself. Humble yourself down. Look at what the competitors are doing because right now there's eBays out there. Their sales haven't slowed at all. And I know why my sales are slow. Because I've been bullshitting. I took 3 weeks off. I haven't been feeding the beast. A lot of the items that were up in my store are just, long-taily items. They cater to like certain people. One of my listings only has about 8 views because it's so freaking out there that only 8 people have looked at it in 2 months. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm going to fix it up. I'm going to start doing better. But like I said, that 3-week layoff really hurt me a lot because I wasn't feeding the beast. I wasn't sending offers to likers, which is another good tip. If you have watchers on your items or likers for your, send the offers, man. Get rid of your stuff. Kickstart your sales. That's what you should be doing.
One of the things that I strongly, strongly believe in to increase sales on this marketplace, it should apply to all marketplaces across the board, is list. Feed the beast, so to speak. Last night, I cleared out my death rack. If you watched my last video, I had about 47 items on this rack. I got them all photographed. They're ready to list. So that's the next thing on my goal sheet. List these 47 items that I took pictures of and feed the beast, jumpstart some sales. So I'm definitely going to try that as well.
And for the last thing I'll leave you guys with, I don't want to try to make these videos too long, but
if you're a one-off seller like I am, I have a bunch of different categories that I sell in. You're not going to do as well as a person that only sells mailing supplies, for example. Let's say there's someone on eBay that only sells poly mailers, different sizes of poly mailers. That's their entire store. They're going to have repeat customers. They're going to have customers that buy more than one thing. The one-off sellers like me, we're not going to have that advantage. I don't sell extra large hoodies, and that's the only size I have. So the guy that bought one 2 months ago wants another extra large hoodie, he'll come back to my store and get another one. That's not how it works in my store. It's a lot of one-off items, and that's a gamble that I'm willing to take. It's just going to be onesies and twosies. Very, very rare I've had a repeat customer on something. So that's just something else you have to think about. You might want to think about getting into a niche where you just sell one type of item and you just get the same customers over and over and over again. Repeat customers are just going to spend that money at your store and continually buy those one or two things that you sell off of you. Now, to me, that's boring. It's not fun. So that's why I've stuck to what I'm doing now. I love this, and it's going to be all right. I'm about to feed the beast. I'm going to kickstart this thing. I'm going to check some prices. I'm going to look at my pictures. I'm going to look at my keywords and my titles. I'm going to check out what the competition's doing, and we're going to fix this thing, baby. So I hope you had a great time. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.